Stop focusing on what's wrong, on what you hate, on what you wish you hadn't done, on what other people did or didn't do, and start focusing on what will make you the best you. Hey, hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm in the Head Hutt enjoying some color this afternoon. And man, a lot of my friends lately are complaining about politics and complaining about exes, ex-spouses, ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, and I've had enough already. No, the thing is, I understand what it's like to need to vent sometimes. There's a process that we tend to need to go through to get over some negative trigger. I've gone through quite a bit of that process myself, and that's why I can confidently say that the best way of going through that I've found is to recognize when I'm following a negative pattern that doesn't serve me, and then just flip the switch, change my mind, change the subject, catch myself if I'm complaining or blaming myself or someone else, and just stop it. Just knock it off and shift to something I'm grateful for, something I can do, something that makes me feel good, some comedy, some love, whatever works for me in the moment. One of my favorite things is to wonder. I wonder why I feel this way about that. I wonder why I am reacting this way to that. And just kind of notice that. That's one good tool I've found. Another great tool I've found is to focus on what I want to learn from that or what I want to bring to my future. So with politics, for example, if somebody is acting out of accordance with what I think is right, I can use that as an opportunity to reflect on my own values and how I can bring those values more to fruition in my own life by how I act, how I interact with others. In my personal relationships, if I find myself feeling like someone isn't giving me what I need or is giving me something negative that I don't want, instead of focusing on that and getting revved up in a negative energy about it, I can use that as an opportunity to think about, what do I want to bring to my relationships? What do I want to make sure that I am providing to those people who I am in an intimate relationship with, as far as space, as far as listening, as far as positive energy, time, attention, all those things. So when I'm able to recognize that I'm struggling, recognize that I'm telling a crappy story, and shift that into an opportunity to grow, to learn, to do better, to reflect on what I want to bring to my own relationships and into my own life, then those what would have been negatives turn into positives. I encourage you, if you are complaining about your ex, or you're complaining about the president, or you're complaining about your friends have who they voted for, or your boss at work, or your coworkers, I encourage you instead to think about what it is that you can learn from that discordance, what it is that you want to make sure that you bring to the table in the way of patience, maybe, in the way of compassion, maybe, in the way of stand-upness, maybe, in the way of keeping your word. Whatever it is that's offending you about somebody else, think about how you can use that energy to make a positive difference in your own world and your own life and your own self, and how you're showing up for others within all that. That's my 2 cents for right now. I would love to know what you think of that. Are you showing up as your best self? Are you passing off that personal growth as blame and name calling and reduction of others, which ultimately just reduces you? If you are, you're not alone. I've done it too, but I am really working on improving that. And you can count on me to continue to work on improving myself. I'm counting on you to continue to work on improving yourself. And I know that all together we are creating a fantastic future that I'm pretty excited about. As always, you can find ways to connect to me and ways to support me in the description below. And until next time, I wish you peace, prosperity, positivity, productivity, creativity, love, laughter, and playfulness.